dick. You like to suck big dicks?
You are such a dick.
You're a dick.
Brenda?
Dick? You're a dick.
You're a dick.
Leave him alone, Rand.
You sure look like a
Okay.
to me.
Dick.
You like to suck big dicks. Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah! Ow! Oh! Oh! I like to suck big dicks. Oh!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nothing Yet Live. This is Dick of the Week, brought to you by dailyapparelstore.com. That's Grayson Babcock. Check him out, dailyapparelstore.com. You'll find the link to this thing. Now, this doesn't look like dick to me.
No, it looks like
Apparently
the
it's
opposite of a dick.
Bermuda vagina angle.
Oh, good one.
Is that what it is? It's a
Good
black
one.
Apparently,
There's a massive hole
apparently.
that's been drilled in the ocean by aliens, and they plan to invade that way. There's a giant alien penis that wants to invade our great ocean. I think it's in the Atlantic.
I don't know what to say about that.
It's courtesy of the Weekly World News, the most trusted news source on the planet.
I can say I can help you. You are sick, and I can help you.
Who, me?
All of the people that read that rag.
I would have agreed with you once
This is
upon a
such
time.
an old picture, right? Like, this is a glitch that's common. And
Oh, look at that. Did that pop up on there?
Yeah. This is a glitch that is very common. That could be a
I just think it's a photoshopped thing that Weekly World News did. Like they photoshopped some guy holding a praying mantis that's like this big.
I think it's a
pool
oil rig.
Oh, an oil rig. I thought it was like a what's the thing that you put the pool balls in?
Like a train.
Yeah.
I think it's an oil rig that's being like sort of blotted out.
It's digitally enhanced.
For sure.
It's definitely, it's the Weekly World News, the owner of Bat Boy.
You could make so many jokes.
But I heard Rudy Giuliani claimed Bat Boy.
Everybody in Hollywood. Digitally enhanced. But this is obviously, there's something there that's causing the wakes. But what is it? It certainly isn't a black hole in the earth.
It's something that they placed on a satellite image to make it look like there was a hole so that they could tell a story, because that's what they do.
It's something they don't want you to see.
Oh.
Anyway, anti-dick Jamie
Raskin
Raskin clowns on former Dick of the Week, Matt motherfucking Gaetz.
Matt Gaetz does
G-Unit.
Yep. So Matt Gaetz is trying to stay relevant, and he fell flat on his face. That's some good alliteration there. The hands of Jamie Raskin today.
He got Raskined. There you go. There's another. He got Raskin.
I don't know. I don't want to take away from the sackied, getting sackied or smackied.
What? Well, the Lindell.
Oh, right. Yes. Go to urbandictionary.com, look up Lindell, Lindell, and vote for the definition by one J. Tyler 69.
Jamie Raskin is a constitutional professor / insert all the credentials you need to Raskin all the facts out of one Matt Gaetz. That's what Raskining is. So you got Raskin is when you got grabbed and he wrung the facts out of you.
Wrung his little chicken neck.
So
actually, he
Matt
doesn't have
Gaetz,
much of a neck.
Matt Gaetz got a Raskin.
So our anti-dick for today
is Jamie Raskin.
On to Jamie Raskin.
On to the.
Yes.
Only one.
I might have a hard time getting through this story because Snappin' Mitch doesn't like to give women.
There's only one turtle head poking out.
Snappin' Mitch doesn't like to share the camera with a woman.
I like to sit on logs.
Do you like some bananas?
I like to buy toast.
Yeah, I know.
Snappin' Mitch.
Hey, I've got a dog for you to meet. Would you like to bite her toes?
Frogs are delicious.
I'm not talking about Frog. Frog's easy street.
All right, let's get on to no minority.
I'm going to say this with alacrity.
That means
Senate
speed.
No, it means ease and
We'll do it in Australian.
no.
British.
Okay. Senate Minority Leader. Senate Minority
No minority.
Leader.
Look at me. I've got 10-man chance.
Snappin' Mitch McConnell of Kentucky.
Kentucky. Greatest state in the world. We got
said-
bluegrass. It's tasty.
Has said that the upcoming 2022 midterm elections should not be a
rehash
of the 2020 presidential election in comments that appeared to take aim at former President Donald Trump. Okay, now
why would we want to rehash things?
Okay, so
we don't rehash things like, insurrections or something.
As usual, Snappin' Mitch is speaking out of both sides of his mouth, and that's why he's
I have cloaca. And 5 minutes.
Also farting out of his cloaca. So that's why he's on our radar today. He is trying to do 2 things, and it's so Snappin' Mitch of him to do this. He's not speaking out against Trump, but he's also sounding the alarm that Trump could be the front runner in 2024. And let's be honest, Snappin' Mitch doesn't want that, but he doesn't want to say that because if he
like
says
lambs
that,
to the slaughter.
then that's going to hurt his party.
No, it's not.
And his chance at taking the majority back.
It's my party and always has been.
McConnell made the remarks to reporters on Capitol Hill on Tuesday when he was asked about the Republican Party
embracing
former president
following
the January 6th riot. And that's the other thing, is that he's trying to divert attention away from the January 6th riot. Republicans are hoping to regain control of the Senate next year.
Nice pivot, huh? When we turtles and we're known for pivoting. That's all we can do is pivot a little bit.
Gotta pivot awfully slowly.
Anyway, we hide.
And then the toes come, and then
snap those toes.
CNN's Manu Raju asked McConnell if he was concerned at all, comfortable with your party embracing the former president, whom you said was morally responsible for the January 6th attack. And his response was,
well, all I need to do is I'm sorry. Well, I do think we need to be talking about the future and not the past.
See, that is such a Snappin' Mitch old man
Republican
thing.
I've been around forever. Nobody wants to talk about Civil War service.
And that's why you're our Dick of the Week nominee.
I'm a human landmine.
Here we go.
There it is. Human landmine. Band name. Called it. Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell and the human landmines. Yeah, there you go.
Mitch McConnell and the human landmines.
Okay, so
hey, look, thanks.
Mitch?
Oh, wait, where? I think that the American people are focusing on this administration and what it's doing to the country. And it's my hope that the 22 election will be a referendum on the performance of the current administration, not a rehash of suggestions about what may have happened in 2020.
So in other words, you don't want a rehash of you getting your ass handed to you. You would rather just ignore the past, aka 1-6, and focus on bashing an administration that you won't let get anything done because of your fucking obstructionist.
Well, duh. Of course. That's exactly what I want to do. Thanks for laying out my plan for me. I didn't have a better idea, so I'm going to go with that one. Do you want to work on my staff?
So maybe I'm Dick of the Week. I don't want to work. You don't have a staff. You don't have a staff.
I know, just
you have
a
cloaca. Should we nominate him for Cloaca of the Week?
See what I got to deal with.
Republicans.
There you go.
Republicans need to flip just one seat in order to retake the Senate and see Snappin' Mitch become majority leader again. Oh, that makes my stomach turn. But Trump has repeatedly framed the 2022 midterm elections in terms of his claims about voter fraud in 2020. So he's
voter fraud, which makes about as much sense as voter fraud.
That's what happens when you get me drunk before the show.
Trump remains hugely popular amongst idiots, i.e. the Republican Party. And a series of polls have shown that GOP voters strongly favor him for the party's 2024 presidential nomination, provided he's still alive. A Quinnipiac University poll conducted from October 15th to the 18th found 78% of Republicans that 78 Republicans are mentally handicapped and wanted Trump to run for office. Everybody knows that Trump doesn't run anywhere.
I think
much
they mean
like Madison
ride a golf
Cawthorn.
cart, ride a golf court, ride a golf cart.
They wanted him to ride a golf cart into victory. Now, what do you think that statue would look like if he did win in the office and took back the presidency? Would he have one of those statues where it was a golf cart up on its back, one wheel, like a horse would be?
Oh yeah,
you know, like for generals, it would be a golf cart. What the fuck do you want from me? It's the best I can do.
That's hilarious.
He said, "Run in the next presidential cycle." Yeah, cycle. He doesn't know what that word means.
Because he's never ridden a bicycle.
Obviously, maybe, I don't know. Certainly hasn't really run, unless it's for office.
He doesn't. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't run anywhere. I doubt he's ever even been chased.
Dude, I challenge you to anything, Trump. Tennis match, golf tournament.
The only thing.
Whip fight.
Oh, please, yes. The only thing he could beat me at is like a burger eating contest.
A Diet Coke.
Actually,
drinking.
Yeah.
A Diet Coke.
Pretty much anything eating or drinking, he could beat me at it. Or I could beat him. No, he could beat me at that, but nothing else.
British.
His chances of winning the GOP nomination appear high, and President Joe Biden's recent difficulties in declining approval rating may provide a boost to Trump's ambitions. Two major bookmakers last week named Trump the favorite to win in 2024 in what could be a sign of his improving position. Now,
the former president has also publicly criticized his own book. Oh, I'm sorry, McConnell. And called Senate Republicans douchebags, and to replace him and find a new leader. He has linked the criticism to unfounded claims of election fraud.
Snappin' Mitch, your problem amongst many others is that you just don't have that populist appeal.
You don't understand. Snappin' Mitch. I'm in Kentucky, which means
you'll get reelected anytime you want until even after you're dead.
I'm a turtle. Presidents come and go, but I'm Snappin' Mitch, and I'm here to stay. You know how long turtles live? long time.
It's like 150 years, something like that. Well,
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell,
Yeah.
you're 200 years
I was
old.
gonna say you already made it, dude.
Mitch McConnell should have
Mitch
challenged.
McConnell should have challenged that election because even back then we had plenty of material to challenge that election. We had the best writers from SNL and CNBC, but they sold us out. And Fox News writers are only good at one thing. He should have challenged the election. Senate Majority Chuck the Schmuck Schumer should have. McConnell didn't have the courage.
Trump told rally goers in Iowa on October 9th.
And that made about, like, my failed reading of that made about as much sense as if you were there and watched it in person. Just saying.
What did he call? What was his nickname for Chuck Schumer? Was it Sleepy? No, it's not Sleepy.
No.
It's
I get them all. I know it's Shifty Schiff, and it's.
He said Chuck and Nancy.
Is that like a reference to like Nancy and like a punk band? Is that a reference?
I'm not sure what it is. I think it's just his way of being disrespectful, using their first names.
Yeah,
that
because
was my assumption.
Because everybody calls me sir. All right. Dude, I don't call you sir.
I call you Shitler.
I call you insert adjective here. Just whatever, dude. I don't care. It's just happened to be how you're reacting at the moment. At the same time, Trump urged supporters to vote in the midterm elections after he told them not to vote in the midterm elections. Then he said we must send the radical left a message they will never forget, which is bye, because you guys are less. There's more of us than you. You get that, right? There's a little tab up there. It says
math. It's a little hidden right now.
It's a little hidden.
Math, because ... because math doesn't fuck around ... JT.
Yeah. Math doesn't fuck around, idiot. Dude, you guys are losing badly. And just because it's just like, dude, you can't generate more votes. Just like, what?
And you've also got a fragmentation problem. People aren't united behind you as much as you think they are.
I know. 46% of the 32% of the people that are stupid think that 8% of the 12% of people that have power are fucking eating them alive. How's that? Did that work?
That was pretty good.
My math worked.
And pretty much all of them are unvaccinated. Exactly. So you have to figure several of them are going to be taken out anyway because they're old. And
2% of us are undecided.
His Iowa event was seen by many in the context of a Trump run in 2024. Iowa is the first state in the country to vote on presidential candidates.
No, it's not. Alabama is the first state. Oh, alphabetically. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the only place they're number one, except in maybe illiteracy in competition with Mississippi.
Okay.
And a poll from the Des Moines Register released before the rally showed 53% of Iowans had favored a favorable view of Trump.
Well, that means 53% of Iowans are fucking stupid. Stop eating paint chips.
Get your lips off the tailpipe.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to go there.
Dude, stop eating mud. Stop going to Kid Rock concerts.
Oh.
No. Iowans are actually, they seem to be fine people. I think they've just been poisoned by Monsanto. So, paint chips got changed out for Monsanto's poisons. And that's what you guys are bringing all the time. Just so you know. No? Am I wrong there?
I'm trying to remember if I've been to Iowa.
I haven't been to
Iowa.
Iowa.
What state is on the border of Nebraska? Is that Iowa?
I think so.
Okay, then I've been to Iowa. I spent the night in Iowa. I was visiting Omaha, and it's right on the border there.
That explains.
And the place I
that
slept.
explains a lot.
Yeah, I got poisoned. Well, I was in a rendering plant, so that didn't help. But that was in Nebraska. The stories I could tell.
Oh, God.
Do you think the job I have now is wacky?
It's funny. You should hear it's like she was doing work. That's why we were all late today because she was doing some work. And she had a phone call. And I was laughing because it was like she was talking about all this like technical stuff. And all I could hear was her saying it in British. That was all I could.
Was I lilting? Was I?
It was just the way it ran through my head. It was like, are you talking about module 412, right? Like, like I'm so dry. I was just like, oh my God, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go make a tuna melt. And I ran away. It's funny because all I could hear was you speaking in this British accent.
And yet I learned something entirely new. I learned a completely new skill today.
What do you mean, anal?
That's not a skill.
Oh, okay. Had to throw that in there. Double down.
That's something.
You ready? You want me to triple down?
That's not a skill. That's a bargaining chip.
Look. I'm sure it tain't boring. Here we go. Ready for more. Following the deadly Capitol riot on January 6th, McConnell said President Trump is actually practically and morally responsible for provoking the events of the day.
McConnell also opposed a move aimed at challenging the Electoral College results in an effort to prevent the certification of Biden's win.
See, Biden won, you see? No. Look, I'm one old man looking at another old man. A composite image shows Senator Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and former President. A composite image.
Yeah, because you'd never get them,
dude,
that close to each other.
I am going to screenshot this, and you are going to do your worst.
Okay.
Right? I'll have that. I'll screenshot that and send it to you, and you can do your little magic on it. Because look at that.
Oh, that's a perfect example of what do you call that thing between the dick and the asshole? You'd say.
We call it the tank. The cloaca.
Yeah.
It looks like this. It looks a little like this.
Splitting the screen. Yeah.
Also, this is where my soul is.
It's a gaping black hole.
Oh, don't go there.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah. Damn, that was rough.
We went long on Dick of the Week, and we only had one nominee. Well, we only had one nominee yesterday, but man.
But good God.
Oh, my God. That guy wants it so bad.
He does. He
I almost don't want to give it to him because he's so damn thirsty.
So desperate for the dick.
Yeah.
Of the week. Yeah, he really wants the dick. So we'll give it to you at some point, maybe, if you're lucky.
I need to work on sourcing a trophy for Dick of the Year.
I got some stiff competition for you.
Yeah.
Caught on. Take away all your ramps.
And bite its toes off.
I didn't blame you. I didn't tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
He would too. He totally would.
Hashtag dick move.
Hey, hashtag snapping Mitch. I should have hashtag snapping Mitch.
Hey everybody, check out Grayson Babcock, dailyapparelstore.com. He makes our swag and stuff if you guys want some. Are we gonna go what?
Well, we've already gone long.
Okay. You want to just end it here, and you want to do one more segment?
We can do one more segment.
As always.
Yeah, just to warn you, tomorrow we're not sure if we're going to be on at all.
Yeah. We have
an adventure
to go on.
It's really freaking early.
That's right. And Jamie Raskin, you're the fucking man, yo.
You are.
Dude, Jamie Raskin rolled up in that fucking shit and told Matt Gaetz,
have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Yes.
And then that was the end of that. We'll be back in a little bit.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
I'm the J-Todd.
I am your Miss Parker.
And this is Nothing Yet Live.